Yo, morning, Kansas. How's it going? It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, isn't it? Sorry, I just remembered I needed to get that P.O. box. Looks stupid, but whatever. Okay, you. Will be funny. You. You will give you. And you will give. Fuck it, you. Cool. We're armed. That's right. I'm trying to go here. Now we're gonna do this smart. See, yesterday I did it stupid. I launched myself, I sent myself from really far, tried to fly my ass back over there, and what good did it do me? Nothing, because I got teleported again. But if we land there, we can fly over much easier. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Hey, morning, Power Hose. You're not late. You arrived precisely when you intended to. And besides, I was late too, so it's not a big deal. Ba-da-bum. Bum-bum. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum, ba-dum. Good, I got one. Nothing. Alright, let's, oh shit. No, go back. Okay. Bum, bum. He didn't see me. Definitely doesn't see me. Yeah, no, he doesn't see me. Yeah. He sees me, doesn't he? He fucking sees me. It might not matter. Might not matter because he's too slow. Hey, morning, Zorn. How's it going? What's up, Vados? You just made some bacon? Noise. What's up, Sad Snail Club? How's it going? What's up, Raya? You know what would be fun if you had a bus ticket emote? It's a good idea. You know, I should probably bring you with. Although, honestly, I'm not too worried about it, even if I know. Man, can you don't? Fucking asshole. Where's the fucking entry? There it is. I know I turn this. Like that or some shit, but like, hold on a minute. Where's the initial? Oh, I heard that. Ah, you. That's right. There it is. Hey, look at that. That's exactly what I needed. The randomizer giveth and the randomizer taketh. You missed it yesterday? What'd you miss? Scooty Puff, what about it? Yeah, just grab this real juice. I'm not too worried about it because, like, the only thing the Scooty Puff's gonna really cost me... What? There we go. Dude, thank you guys for the fucking biddies. Thank you for hitting a level 2 hype train already. That's a great way to start off the day. It's a great way to start off the day. Thank you. God damn. How do I like solo leveling? Oh, it's awesome. We just started season 2 and watched the first 2 episodes this morning. It's funny how he keeps like he keeps physically changing as he's leveling up, which is kind of funny. Because they're like, is that even you? And he's like, yeah, it's me, even though I sound like Seto Kaiba now. And kind of look like him, too. Yeah, that's good. And, like, you love Egress? Oh, yeah. Like, and I get that, like, you know, like I said, like, he's physically changing to show that, like, he's leveling up, and then he's changing his stats and his stuff, and that's how they're showing it. They're like, look at him, he's leveling up and he's evolving like a Pokemon. But like, I don't know, I feel like if it had kept him as the little skinny guy with you know, like the maybe he maybe makes his hair nicer and whatever with confidence and blah 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 that bullshit, but like if they had kept him as the little guy, it would have been so much more impactful seeing him do like crazy shit, in my opinion. But I get it. All right, so that's the Maya Seer. We did the Kakariko Bridge. Did I do the Maya Chin? Maya Chin Shrine. I just want to know where it is. I don't care about doing it. There it is. Where are they? Oh. Already did it. Beautiful. So what do I have left? All right. Yep. 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 Ooh. Okay, I know where that is. I still gotta get fire key sized. Yo, guys, thank you for that level 2 hype train, man. Seriously. Okay. So I was gonna make the official video about it today, but I got kind of sidetracked. I'm not gonna be streaming on TikTok anymore. I'll still be doing short format videos. But it's just not worth it to stream on there anymore. It really isn't. Monstrous Collection. TikTok's dying. It's only a matter of time. Doesn't help that they keep nerfing creators. It's like they're nerfing creators, and it's like they're bleeding as much money as they can out of creators before they go down. Is what it feels like. Like that's what it honestly feels like. Crabulous deal. I think that's everything then. All right. Let's see if I can beat this before you guys give me more goals. See, I think that's the sky mine. Yeah, that's the sky mine. So what does that mean for our TikTok subs? If I were you, I would cancel them. I'm going to make an official video telling people, hey man, cancel my TikTok subs. I'm not going to be streaming on TikTok anymore. TikTok takes too much from the creators. They don't give the creators the resources they need. It's just not worth it to stream on TikTok at all. I'll be, like I said, I'll be still posting videos on there. I'm sure Mando will still be uploading clips and stuff on there from streams, but I won't be streaming on there anymore. Between TikTok Studio fucking up my streams almost every time I use it, and now TikTok taking even more money away from creators and nerfing creators even more, like it's not worth it. It just isn't. Am I gonna start streaming on YouTube? I am. I don't know how much better it'll be, but at least I won't be getting fucked. What's up?
Sorry, I'm not visible from there, am I? Just want to make sure. Sorry. I don't want to be.
I know.
Am I?
No.
Okay, good. Sorry, I'm just doing laundry. I don't have pants on.
No, you're fine. I'm just making sure nobody can see you.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, no, nobody can see the door. But yeah, I would suggest going in and canceling your TikTok streams. Is that going to make my streaming revenue take a hit? No, my streaming revenue took a hit back after I mean, not really at this point, because TikTok hasn't really paid me shit in months. Like, I like, my TikTok streams don't monetize anymore, and when they do, but like they only make $1 or $2 a stream, and then even when they do monetize, half the time it's like whenever I have a stream that's doing somewhat good, like I had a while back when I was doing Schedule 1, I had a Schedule 1 stream that did pretty damn good, you know, like I was like, damn, this stream's doing pretty good. And initially I was making okay money on TikTok too for it, and then suddenly that was when TikTok was like, hey, hate speech. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, hate speech, so now we're taking a portion of your money. And it's like, excuse me? It's just not worth it. You know what I mean? It's like they made these changes under the guise of, hey, you have the opportunity to make even more money, but then that opportunity, quote unquote, is, hey, you know, we'll give you percentages, and if your streams do really well, you'll get a bigger percentage, but we also give ourselves 1,000,001 reasons to say your stream isn't doing well, so that we could take away those incentives and actually pay you less than you would have if we never made these changes in the first place. And it's all algorithmic, right? Because the thing that flags your lives isn't people going, hey, this streamer said I don't like this streamer, so I'm gonna report him, and my friends are gonna report him, and we're gonna say he said a slur or something like that's not how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, generally what happens in those situations is the algorithm is paying attention to your stream and takes something out of context and then flags you, you know? Like if I were like, Link, you stupid son of a bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because I make some dumb mistake and I'm trying to make a joke to make it funny, like, oh yeah, it's definitely the game's fault, not mine, like that joke, you know? Like, then suddenly I get flagged for bullying. And now I'm taking a 20% cut to what is my money. So like they're wage garnishing under the guise of, but you can make more money. But I never heard of anybody making more money. I only have heard of people making less money from it. You late, what happened with TikTok? I'm not going to be streaming on TikTok anymore. I will still be posting TikTok content. I will still, maybe every now and then I might go live on TikTok, maybe, but really unless unless something changes, I might. But I mean, unless nothing changes, I'm not. But like TikTok it's making it so that I don't want to stream on TikTok anymore, between TikTok Studio always taking a piss and between TikTok Studio always taking a piss, between you know, TikTok taking bigger cuts of streamer revenue and stuff now, all this other bullshit, like I'm over it. I'm tired of getting fucked around by TikTok. I can't see shit, dude. Where is this? Is it above me? And I feel bad for the people. So like, if you sub to me on TikTok, make sure you go on there and you cancel that sub. Don't be giving TikTok any more of your money, because I'm not going to be giving them any more of my time. And I mean, I feel bad because there's people that like prefer to watch me on TikTok and stuff like that. But like, if they don't understand, you know, it's like, think of it like if you go to a bar, right, and you have a favorite bartender at that bar, but the manager of the bar is fucking over the bartender, and the only reason the bartender stuck around for as long was because you guys were their favorite clients and they didn't want to let you guys down. But it just got to the point to where they're like, it's not good for me to be here anymore. That's where I'm at with TikTok. Like, I tried to push through and ride it out for you guys, but like, I can only get fucked so many times and told, you know, that, you know, but you're getting a benefit out of it before I'm just finally like, fuck this shit. And that's where I got with it. Dude, thank you so much, Lumpy. But yeah. So, like I said, I'll still be making TikToks. I'll still be doing my whole like, man, video games, am I right? Yeah, I know, video games, am I right? I'll still be doing all that shit. I'm gonna be doing more stuff on YouTube Shorts. I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube as well. I just gotta figure out how I want to do it, because I have that new streaming program that I could try out. I could also, I think, just do it on OBS as well. I gotta talk to Tara, because Tara does it through OBS, and I just do a little research. I could probably figure it out pretty easily. What's the difference in tiers? Twitch has always had tier 1, 2, and 3 subs. Tier 2 subs cost like twice the amount of like a tier 1, and tier 3 costs like... tier 3 is practically like a 5 bomb. Yo, Zombie Monkey, thank you for the follow. Recently, they've given, like before, and back in the day, it was, oh, the higher tiers just get, you know, like, unless the streamer does some special incentive, like the higher tiers just get like an extra emote or two or something like that, different sub badge. But now, like, I can do some more stuff for it, and I'm going to start doing that. Will you... God, dude, I can't see where I need to go. Do I need to go... Wait, hold on. Let's be smart. Alright, is it down? Is it... It's above me, isn't it? Alright, was that it? Okay, I was above it. Alright, cool. But yeah, the tiers count for more points and stuff too when TikTok's or Twitch is factoring things like percentages and whatnot, like percentage splits. Ooh, that was almost bad. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, it's supposed to be the right one. Right? Hey, morning, beautiful thief. How's it going? I might not be on the right. I thought this was the right island. It is. Okay. So then where's the activator? I need the activator. Yep, there it is. So, fun fact, the reason why I knew exactly where this fucking island was because the second time that I 100%ed this game, when you guys bribed me to do it, and I begrudgingly did it, it's so funny that that's the, you know what's funny? When my controller fucks up, when I do that, it fixes it. So this island, you can run all over this island, bounce up to here, bounce yourself up to here, do the whole thing, and it won't tell you what island you're on until you do this. And I didn't know that. In my second playthrough, I knew I had a shrine over here, so I just flew over here on a scoot, flew up to the shrine, did the shrine, and then left without ever hitting that fucking button and activating those. And I didn't realize that I needed to do that. To have that happen. See, look at that. I just fixed it. And because I had already done the shrine, I was like, I've already done the shrine there, so there's nothing for me to do there, blah, blah, blah. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh my god. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And that was, you know, it was literally, I just didn't, it was literally, I just didn't activate that input. And that's, I spent hours. When I tell you I spent hours combing over the map trying to figure out what I missed, what I had done wrong. Hours. Surprise, motherfucker. Alright, so we got the sky mine. That's all that matters. Next. Okay, I know which one we can do right away next. We can go do Zelda's Golden Haunts. Look at Zelda's haunts. Her haunts is amazing. Give it a lick and it tastes just like raisins. Sorry. You're about to start your Expedition 33 adventure. What should you do first? Hydrate. Because that shit's gonna make you cry. And you're gonna get dehydrated. That game is amazing. That game will give you the big feels.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Also, you could try to learn French to help with the immersion. No, there's nothing really to prepare. There's so many different ways to play the game. Like the way I played the game, you can play through the entire game and not do not do the way that I did it, right? Like I just parried everything because all parry equals more damage with Counter-Strike. So, you know, W key. But you can dodge. Dodging is easier than parrying. And it has a bigger window than parrying does. It all depends on how you set up your pictos and stuff like that. But I would say, like, the number one thing to do in that game, the number one thing for you to do in that game is make sure you explore. 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 There is a lot of stuff hidden all throughout that game. And, yeah, it's worth finding. Because the more pictos you find, the more variety in builds and things you can do. Actually... Gotta hydrate to cry date? Yeah, exactly. Where? Oh, shit! Man, I'm after Zelda's horse, not after you, you jerk! No. Thank you, low gravity. Making this fight easy. Ba-ba-bum. And avoid Simon? I mean, I would wait until later game. Oh, no, 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 no. Get up, get up, get up, get up, Link! I don't know where he thought he was going. Hey, don't take my money. Ba-ba-da-ba. Is it you or do you see another Gleeok ahead? Yeah, Gleeoks are spawning everywhere right now. The only Gleeok that's supposed to be out here is a Frost Gleeok, so the fact that there's a Fire Gleeok out there is... dumb. I need to go this way. Hey, Mr. Bear, I need to borrow you. Man, shut up. Come on, get to moving, Yogi. I don't got all day. You might want to hurry, Yogi. You might want to hurry, Yogi. Yogi! Hey, don't fuck with Yogi. He's like 2 weeks from retirement. See, now, if you do it the second the horn pops back up, you can just keep him stagger locked. So, really, if you have a means of elevating yourself, whether you put a spring down or you set a hover stone up in the air for you to jump off of to bullet time, essentially, if you have an easy way of bullet timing, Gleeoks are basically harmless. As you can see, I'm just waiting for that horn to appear, because if you start shooting before the horn appears, you won't stagger them. But once the horn appears, they're pretty much fair game to get completely and utterly fucking wrecked. And then, of course, selfies! Alright, where's Zelda's haunts at before that fucking King Gleeok finds me? Because now I won't have it as easy with the Gleeoks. I'll still have it fairly easy with the Gleeoks because I still have bows that can handle them, but I won't have the added benefit of the low gravity, which makes the fights basically about as easy as it gets. Your 2-year-old daughter is mimicking my singing and she thinks it's so funny? Aww. How's it going, Shelves? Gotta pay the randomizer tax? Yes. Do I have any tips on streaming for if you do it in the future? The best advice I can give you for streaming, especially if you like, so you have to be honest with yourself about what you want out of streaming, first and foremost, right? Do you want to do streaming as something that's just fun? Do you want to use streaming as a way of marketing other stuff for yourself? Do you want to use streaming and try to make it your farm, your income and stuff like that? You gotta be honest with yourself about that. The next thing that I would do, and the most important step right now in content creation, because like back in the day, you used to just be able to fucking stream, and man, I wish I was streaming at those points, when you could just stream, and if you just streamed and you did a good job, people would come around and find your streams and eventually hang around. Nowadays, the problem with streaming isn't that like the content itself has changed, which I mean, it does. Content's ever evolving. Right now, what's really popular is like the just chatting side of Twitch, where you like the Streamer University thing with Kai Cenat right now and all that shit going on, because it's a lot of drama. There be people fucking and going out to parties and shit and fighting and all this other bullshit. People fucking attract to that, like, flies attract to shit kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But what's important now is utilizing other forms of content for your streaming, and it's something that I need to work on myself, because I just stream a shitload, and the ironic thing is if I cut down the amount of time I streamed and used that extra time to focus on long and short form content, YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, TikToks, shit, even Instagram reels, stuff like that, then I would be better growing my channel. And I need to get back to those roots, because your short format content, your long format content is always out there in the ether. And all it takes is one person bored, flipping through TikTok, flipping through YouTube shorts, flipping through YouTube, looking for videos, seeing your video and going, oh shit, this person's funny, or this person's really good at this game, or this person has a take that I like. And then that person comes and finds your stream. So focusing on ways to bring, because like the end goal is the stream, right? Like you want people to come to the stream so you can not just monetize the stream, but give people a live form of content. It's a little more of an intimate form of content too, not like intimate like intimate. I mean, like, it's more personal when you guys are here with me and I'm looking at you directly through the camera and I'm answering you guys immediately after I see your questions in chat than it is if you were to watch me on, say, YouTube and watch me play one of my playthroughs on YouTube. You know what I mean? So if you want to bring more people into your stream, the best way to do that is through other forms of content to get people aware of you as an individual in the space. And it doesn't even have to be gaming content, you know? Like, there are people that, like, their TikTok content is literally just them doing TikTok trends and dances and shit, right? Like, every trend that they do, that they see, they hop on there to try it, because, you know, TikTok will push those videos. I needed to be better about doing the stupid trends. I need to suck up my pride and be like, oh, I'm not doing the trend. I mean, do the fucking trend. The algorithm will push you if you do the trend. And then you might have people find you through that trend that come to your streams and be like, oh, cool, yeah, this person's dope. I'm going to hang out longer. You know what I mean? I'm talking Streamer University. It was too much to look at. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Like, that's what they wanted. Like, it was never about... And I mean, I'm sure there's some people that are taking it seriously, right? And they're making it like, hey, let's help these smaller creators come up. Like, I've seen a few videos on TikTok where it was like that one dude, Agent or whatever, like actually teaching them shit. Like, hey, if you're making more than X amount of dollars off of streaming, or if you're making, or if you're getting paid on multiple revenue, you know, from multiple different sources of revenue, you're probably going to want to get an accountant so that you don't fuck your shit up and then have to pay back taxes down the road. And he's like, here's a chart of different expectations that you can have as a content creator from branding, from ad revenue, from sponsorship deals and stuff, so that you don't get screwed over. And I was like, damn, that's actually good information. I fucking screenshotted a couple of things that he was showing from his PowerPoint presentation, because it was like different metrics that I was like, ooh, I didn't know those metrics. I want to know those metrics. I was talking to Zilly about it today. But like, let's be real about what Streamer University really was. It was about content. It's the Twitch. I don't know if he's on Kick or whatever, but it is the equivalent of like Streamer Real World right now, except it's more people and they're slammed into a college. And I mean, you got people in there with an opportunity to become a big streamer. And when I mean big streamer, is multiple thousands of viewers on average per stream, fucking tens of thousands of dollars minimum a month. And they're more worried about getting drunk and fucking and stuff like that. It's like, you know, what do you expect when you put a bunch of 20-somethings together? You know? But yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about they're just trying to make content. And yeah, you know, they're going to be helping some people out. But like, at the same time, he's like, I'm doing Streamer University to help out smaller content creators. And then he's got his boys in there from his streamer house who already get tens of thousands of viewers. So it's like, wait. Like, you got these people coming on, some of them are coming on as fucking teachers, but some of them are just there. And it's like, what? Like, why? Well, I thought this was supposed to be something to try to help smaller creators. Like, that was what I initially thought too. And then when I saw what they were doing, I was like, oh, okay, it's just content. Which, hey, man, I ain't hating. But like, you know, if you're going to be doing something like that, just call it for what it is. You know, don't be like, oh yeah, we're going to teach small creators how to become bigger creators. Be like, we're getting a bunch of streamers together to create a bunch of drama and a bunch of content, and people are going to eat that shit up. You think anybody going to give a fuck if they do? Like, honestly, do you think it would hurt their views had they been like, we're setting up this streamer camp to get a bunch of people together to see what kind of crazy content we can make, instead of going, oh, we're doing Streamer University where we're going to help you grow as a content creator. Like, the whole Streamer University thing just kind of feels scammy. Whereas in, like, if they were honest about it, I bet you they'd have even more views, because people are like, dang, man, you see what's going on over there? That one girl, like, she got like 3 guys trying to hook up with her. That other dude stole Kai Sinet's underwear and hung it from the flagpole. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, look at that shit. You know, like, then people would eat it up. So, I don't know. But it's exactly what I expected from it. A bunch of people just fucking thinking with their dicks. Which I feel bad for the people that are there to like try to take that shit seriously. Because the ironic thing about that too is the people that are there trying to take it seriously are probably the people that aren't going to get as many views because they're not all a part of the drama. Because people that are going to be a part of the drama, people that are going to be a part of the little love triangles that are popping up, people that are going to be a part of, like, you know, the ones causing problems and shit, those are going to be the ones that get the most views. Those can be the ones that blow up the most, you know. Not gonna lie, it was funny to watch. I mean, oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's fucking entertaining. You know, and it's content that's gonna be much more catered to a younger demographic for the most part. You know, you're gonna be other people that are early 20-somethings, other people that are like early 20-somethings and stuff like that, late teens. They're gonna be seeing that and they're gonna eat that shit up. So I mean, from a content perspective, smart, you know, but I just don't get one. Just say what it is, man. You know, don't be afraid to say what it is. We're getting a bunch of streamers together and we're gonna cause a whole bunch of drama and make some content and some money out of it. Bet. People love that shit. Nothing wrong with that. Come, don't you sell this horse? And of course it crashes. You know, there's like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with just being like, hey, we getting a bunch of young, dumb people together, and there's gonna be strong emotions, strong drama, and all sorts of shit, and it's gonna be entertaining, and people will watch it. You know? Because I think, didn't he rented out some fucking entire dormitory or some shit? Like the legalities of some of the things, like if them people fuck up, he's probably the one that's on the hook for that shit too, which, I mean, he got more faith in people than I do, because I'd be like, no, I ain't doing that. You crazy? I ain't getting sued over that shit. Because all it's going to take is one of them kids doing something stupid and getting hurt. And he's going to be the one on the hook for it. Even if he got him to sign some sort of fucking contract or anything like that, the fact that everything that they're doing is on camera, every fucking person's walking around with a camera and streaming every moment of everything going on in that place. Like, dude. He sectioned out the portion of a campus. Right. So he sectioned out a portion of a campus, which means he's paying that university a shitload of money, and he's probably on the hook for any sort of liabilities and illegalities. And even if he has some sort of contract, oh, you know, I agreed to do this, and you know, I won't hold Kai responsible for that. Like, he can still be held responsible for things if they feel like the contract was illegal or unfair. Like, depending on the circumstances and the contract written out, like, courts can override contracts all the time. Courts override contracts all the time when the contracts are written in a way that's, you know, predatory or unfair or malicious or things like that. You know what I mean? Like, they can, you know, you don't like, just because you signed a contract doesn't necessarily mean that it's written in stone, especially if the contract's worded in a way that kind of screws you over no matter what. You know what I mean? Like the I win, you lose kind of contracts, no matter what, I win and you lose. Like, yeah, those are illegal. But usually, like, things like that, people get away with shit like that just because people don't know any better. They're like, oh, I signed a contract, which means I'm fucked. Like, yeah, I can write a contract that you signed me over your firstborn. I don't think any judge is going to uphold that contract. You know what I mean? We'll call it the Rumpelstiltskin clause. You know what I mean? They went to LeBron James's school? I mean, fact of the matter is Kai is gonna make a shitload of money off of this streamer university thing. The people involved are gonna make a shitload of money because all the content's gonna keep getting hyped up more and more. As long as he doesn't end up with like another New York incident. Remember a few years ago, like the first time I had ever heard of Kai Cenat was when he had that incident in New York where he had like the meetup and he didn't plan shit out for the meetup, like logistically. And then like, was it 10-20,000 fucking people showed up? And it caused the whole incident. No, I want to register this horse. You ain't mad at it? Oh, yeah. I'm not either. I've seen some people get mad about it. A lot of the people I've seen mad about it, though, were people that took it seriously. And applied hoping that, you know, to try to, you know, you had a lot of people that took it seriously and sent in interviews, you know, sent in shit because they wanted to try to, you know, better themselves as content creators. And those people kind of got brushed aside because, like, it was obvious that they were only bringing in people that were of a certain metric or a certain look, you know, young, attractive, shit like that. And the people that were gonna make everybody as a whole the most money, which again, that's fine. But you know, that's why I was like, I feel like it's important to, you know, be transparent about that shit, because then you can foster negative vibes from people that were once, like, say, a fan of yours, because they feel like you kind of took them for a ride, you know? Yeah, he was giving out PS5s at Union Square, Manhattan. Oh yeah, I remember that, because like it almost turned into like a fucking riot or some shit. Because he didn't properly plan ahead for that many people, and like, you know, that's something you got to think about. Like, I mean, like, I don't got to worry about that kind of shit, because like, even if I did a meetup, there's not enough of you guys in the community to cause any sort of commotion like that, you know. But like, you know, that's something that he should have thought about, setting that up. Like, what am I gonna do? Because like, shit, I'd have been like, what am I gonna do if like a few hundred people show up, not let alone a couple thousand or 10-20,000 or however many people showed up to his live event that day, you know what I mean? Like, that's shit you got to think about. And I mean, he hasn't done it since, which he's wised up, and I'm sure he probably went through a lot of legal channels this time for Streamer University, so I'm sure he's a lot better off now than when he pulled that shit a few years ago. But I mean, you still gotta watch out for that shit, you know? Like, when you're as well off and you make as much money as somebody like Kai Cenat, even if you feel like you got your shit ironclad, somebody might try some shit to try to fucking get something out of you, you know what I mean? So you always gotta be careful about that shit. Where's Beetle? I need to sell some of these bullshit meals I got. Is he inside? Oh, good, he's inside. You underestimate my commotion-causing abilities. I mean, you could cause a commotion by yourself. That is true. But, like, at the same time, like, can you cause as big of a commotion as, like, 20,000 pissed off fans or some shit? Like, no. Or like 10,000 people all elbowing at each other to try to get close enough to grab one of them PS3s. And I'll keep you.
Wow!
But yeah, I'm sure he is much better set up for this than he was when he pulled that shit before. So wait, how long did they say that shit's gonna be going on for? Is it like just a couple weeks? Or are they doing it for like a month or something? Or is he gonna try to do like a whole ass semester kind of shit?
Wow! Yay!
Like, I'm curious. I'm not curious enough to like sit there and watch the shit. Because drama can sometimes get to be a little much for me, and then I'm like, I just get I don't like it, you know what I mean? I'm one of those kind of people that, like, when something gets like too cringe, then I'm just like, I don't like it.
Wow!
Yo, what's up, Alex? How's it going? Oh, it ended on Sunday? Oh, okay. Oh shit, so it's already over. It was like a week then. Okay. Oh. The fucking double King Gliok. Oh no, it's a lightning and a King Gliok. Okay, oh shit. You're okay with drama, but it goes on too long, then you're out? Yeah. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. We're doing a randomizer run right now, a goals run. So next we need... We got Zelda's horse. We got the sky mine. Let's see. Now we gotta do the Monstrous Collection 1 quest. Alright. Where do I start that? Is it after I've done... Where is it? Oh! Oh, I love that quest! That's right. Sounds fun. Yeah, we're playing the Waiku Terror Randomizer. So, I was thinking, because somebody mentioned that the new version 1.2.3, you can have up to 999 goals, which is crazy. And I was wondering if I should start the subathon off with that. We see how long it takes me to beat that randomizer. We start with like 5 goals. And then we see how long it takes me when you guys are able to add goals. I mean, it's no different than now, except I won't have to delete stuff and then re-add it. Maybe. Unless you guys, you know, actually manage to do that many. Which it's a subathon, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. Well, it will be a subathon, I should say. No, I want to go that way. I want to go this way. It switched the wind around on me. All right. Ow, frick. That's right. I haven't talked to the brothers yet. Currently working on 100% of the game. You got all the shrines and light roots done. Just got Koroks Caves, Hudson Signs, Wells. So are you like doing a true 100% or are you doing just the map 100%? Because I've 100%ed this game twice. The first playthrough was a 100% playthrough, and then the second time I 100%ed it was because my chat really wanted to see me 100% it again, and they bribed me, and I begrudgingly agreed. Man, do you fucking... Oh, man. Yo, MT Green, thank you for the follow, dude. Big preach. Come on, I thought you liked monsters. Dang it. Man, can you get away from the water then? Oh, no! No, why'd you start climbing, you idiot? Of course it did that right when I needed to not do that. There we go. Oh, come on! Fucking backflopped into the fucking water where I can't hit him. This is too deep for me. You tested a new capture card yesterday on Kick? Nice. How'd it go? Oh, shit. How much you get out of the water? What? Bro. He's gonna fall in the water again. Oh, I can actually hit him this time. Cool. Are you kidding me? Through the rock. Through the rock. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. So dumb. Will you get the fuck away from that water, please? So that I can actually fight you. Oh, shit. They froze the Lord of the Mountain? How could they? Oh, I accidentally killed the Lord of the Mountain, so I guess I'm no better. Oh no. There we go. Oh, Lionels? I ain't worried about Lionels. I ain't afraid of those thinking Lionels. Oh, will you get out of here? I'm trying to talk to my homie fucking Kilton over here, man, okay? Like, fuck out of here. Ignore the frogs. Yeah, tell your dumbass brother to come out here. A little bit of lag, but then again, it's because of your provider working on your Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, if you're here, my bit of advice: try not to stream over Wi-Fi. Try to have a direct connection. If you can directly connect your whatever your computer you're streaming through to your router, you're better off than trying to do it over Wi-Fi, unless you have like some hardcore gaming Wi-Fi router kind of shit. But even then, like, you run the risk of that. Like I always do direct, Cat 7 or higher connection to my internet. You officially got Link's Awakening working on the Steam Deck? Nice. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Over 700p now, it's impressive. The funny thing is, I don't know how many times that sound alert went off before we actually started tracking it. Like, it was going on, like, people were using it significantly enough that we decided to start tracking it. You may have to try that. Yeah, because, like, the most important thing for streaming isn't your download speed, it's your upload speed. And, yeah. Like, you don't want to be reliant on Wi-Fi unless you have, like, some fucking heavy-duty Wi-Fi. Like, if you have, like, a $500 fucking gaming router and, boosted internet and all this other shit, then maybe, yeah. But, like, if you don't, then I wouldn't rely on Wi-Fi. I would rely solely on direct line. If I have any questions about Switch stuff, you're now an expert? Oh, shit. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, I gotta go find his brother first. Isn't that funny? So remember how I was getting frustrated and then I was closing out my menu and I was like, resetting my controller and all this bullshit? I didn't have to do that. All I have to do is activate my fucking Zonai arm and it unscrews Link's walking. So, like, for some reason, like, right now I'm holding my analog, like, all the way over. But sometimes I'll hold the analog all the way and he only moves this fast. Like, when Link's walking around like that, that's what's happening. And I just figured out that when I do this, it resets it. So I don't have to, like, lose my shit as much as I was. Ooh. Is that what I think that is? Yes. Oh, wait. Tulin, go away. Hell yeah. Oh, come on! Get shot in the dick. Let's see. What? How many Koroks are in this game? There's 1,000, but technically it's still 900 instances. So basically you have 800 Koroks that are the normal Koroks from just like they were in Breath of the Wild. They're hidden under rocks, hidden in stone circles and in tree lines and all that other bullshit. And then there is 100 instances of Koroks where it's the two Koroks that are trying to find each other. Hey, bring me to my buddy. And you get two Koroks and you get 2 seeds a piece for those. So technically you still only have 900 interactions with Koroks, even though the one's a little more drawn out because you got to bring the one from point A to point B. But yeah, there's 1,000 Korok seeds in Tears and 900 in Breath. Now, if you're looking for a reference to help you find Koroks, I know a really good one. There's an interactive map on zeldadungeon.net. In fact, zeldadungeon.net has information on all the Zelda games, all the official Zelda games, if you're looking for any info on that. And they have an interactive Korok map where basically you can click on, you can, pull it up so it's just showing you where the Korok seeds are, and then as you can select those individual Korok seeds you already have, and it'll pull them off the map so you only see the ones that you need to get, which is really helpful if you're doing it that way. If you're doing the raw dog and you're like, I'm not using any sort of guides or maps and we're just stumbling through it, then fair enough. The point A to B Koroks. If you find B first, can you take it to A, or do you have to find A first? You have to. B doesn't show up until you find A. So their friend doesn't show up until you find the one that's like, oh help, but you can hear them. I'm seeing if this guy's gonna give me anything good. That would be helpful, yeah? Yeah, it's zeldadungeon.net. It's an awesome reference. Now, the one thing that it's not going to be able to help you out with is the named locations. I haven't ever really found a good reference online for named locations. My buddy Korith gave me an Excel spreadsheet that had the listings of everything that you need to 100% the game, including the named locations per area. And so then I was able to deduce which areas I was missing that way. Yep, named locations is the worst thing, because there's a lot more named locations in this than there were in Breath. It is by far, named locations is by far the worst part. Come on, man, give me some Lionel Sabers or something, man. Give me something good. You've seen people struggle for days? I've been that person. I've been that person. Thing I wonder is, where did he get his hands on Gleeok wings? You see me struggle twice now, and HT took like a full day, maybe a week. Holy shit. Yeah, the named locations, and like, which is always funny because nobody ever really thinks of that until they've done it, and everybody's always like, "Oh man, the fucking Koroks," and I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, if it was just the Koroks, shit, man, that's easy. The Koroks are easy. Especially because you can get the Korok mask too, which helps you find them. I would definitely recommend getting the Korok mask. You get it from the arena that's up in the depths under the Korok forest. Oh, sweet. I wonder why it's lighting up like that. And now it stopped. Weird. Alright, now... Oh, it's a... Oh, so look, see how... Oh, never mind. See how it fixes it. Yo, what's up, Nicole? How you doing? But yeah, because if you're doing, if you're only shooting for map percentage, you don't have to worry about all the Addison signs. That's not part of map percentage. Only things that change the map itself will add to map percentage. You good? How am I today? I'm doing great, thank you for asking. I'm so mad! Monsters! Wait, what? Alright, shit. Alright, so see how I'm just walking? Like, I have my analog pushed all the way up. But... That's right, I gotta help Hudson first. He won't start doing the fucking... Until I help with Madison's independence, he won't start doing it. It's okay, best friend Hudson. Love this guy. The boy has escaped containment again. All right, so I gotta go talk to her. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Good morning is Savota. Good day is Savak. And goodbye is... What's goodbye? Bah! Yeah, because this is perfectly normal, a stranger walking into this child's fucking room. Don't front me like that. For a second, I thought you were here to take me away on my big journey. I'm doing all the studying because I'm moving to Mama's hometown soon. Where she's from, there's this amazing language called Gerudo. I want to teach every son in the village to speak it, so I've made it my mission to memorize as many words as I can. I hate her stupid son puns so much. I'm getting tired, so I have to say goodnight now. When I wake up, I'm going to give a lesson to Granny Minari. You should come with me if you're interested. For some instructions from me, you'll need speaking Gerudo in no time. For this lesson, I'm going to be giving you a Gerudo quiz. You should try it. Well then, see you later, you fucking stupid fucking puns. There's something behind me, isn't there? I just wanted a picture of Dinrell. Shisha! Oh, wrong way. Would it be easier if you stuck to one area at a time for Korok hunting? So what I would advise doing is, if you have the Korok mask already, good. If you're at the point that you want to start checking, I would pull up your map. I would go to the Zelda dungeon map, and then I would cross-reference which ones I got and remove them from the Zelda dungeon map, and then that'll give you a better idea of how you should attack it. I feel like. Because, yeah, probably doing one at a time, one section at a time will probably be your best bet. But it also depends on, like, how much you have left in these sections and shit like that. Break it down! Ha ha ha. That's what I would do, at least. Because you wanna get that all sorted out before it's too late, and next thing you realize is like, shit, I'm not 100% certain what I have and what I don't have now, and then it kind of fucks you up. Worth a shot. I was hoping to get a fucking... I was hoping to get a dang, Lionel Saber or something. Oh, right, it's really dark. Granny Minari, Sabata. Oh my, you're a good mood today, medicine. For anyone else, of course, special occasion too, because new students joined the class. So can now pay attention, Granny Minari. It's time for Madison's Gerudo quiz. I fucking hate you. What is the Gerudo word for granny? Isn't it Vada? Or is it Vaba? Mm-hmm. To be honest, you haven't done a whole lot of Korok hunting. You've been hyper-focused on light roots and shrine stuff. That's fair. Oh shit. All right, come on, kid, get up. Go. But yeah, I would say doing one area at a time, if you still have a lot of Korok hunting to do, would be the move. But I would probably finish the light roots and the shrines first. And if there's any that you see, you know, if there's any Koroks you see along the way, grab them. But having all the shrines and light roots is going to make it easier for you to focus on the Koroks because you're going to be able to just teleport everywhere. Yeah, you need Sunderlions. I have 10. This is one of your favorite areas? Yeah, me too. Her puns are annoying. But the funny thing is, if you think about it, like Gerudo women have very dominant genes, right? Because it doesn't matter who they end up with. The only really variation that you see in Gerudo women is their pigmentation, right? Some are very light skinned, some are very dark skinned, some are very tan, some are like very, very dark skinned. But for the most part, their hair is the same, their facial structures are the same, height, everything like that is around the same, right? Yeah, this man managed to get that mop top and that fucking cone head on that little girl. Which is hilarious. Mm-hmm. Like, think about it, because Gerudo women end up with all sorts of Hylian men and I guess it's all Hylians at this point. There used to be a difference between Hylians and humans in older Zeldas. Like, Hylians had pointed ears, the humans had, like, normal rounded ears, and Hylians were a little more long-lived. But, it's mostly just Hylians now, and, like, Gerudo and other races. But, like, like, the Gerudo women always look like Gerudo women when born from a Gerudo woman. But yeah, that man managed to get that little girl to look like him. At least she didn't get his little beady eyes, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's just because Hudson's the fucking man. Yeah, sun's definitely waking up. Which is also why I think Addison is like probably like his little brother or a cousin or something like that. Addison is a relation of him because Addison has the same head structure and hairdo as Hudson as well. And I doubt that they just fucking decided to cut their hair that way. Like, look at the structure of that girl's dome. You know, that's you ain't about to push her hair down to here. She got that big long dome just like Hudson does. Like, I'm pretty sure if you shaved Hudson's head, he'd look like a Conehead. You know, like, remember the movie The Coneheads from, like, back in, like, the 80s and the 90s? The old SNL skit where, like, they were the bald people and their head went up to here and then, we are from France. Like, those guys, I guarantee you shave his head, that's what his head looks like. Addison's Hudson's child from a one-night stand? I mean, maybe. I don't think Hudson's that old, though. Right? Because Addison's grown. Savork, every son. And she's probably 6. Because 7 years has passed since the end of Breath of the Wild. So I would assume she's 6 going on 7. Yeah, no problem, man. Now, I need you to go talk to that weird guy over on the other side of town and start making statues for me so that I can finish this fucking run. No, she can't be 8 or older. She has to be either 6 or younger. She's 6 or younger because they got married in Breath of the Wild. And she wasn't, as far as we know, like, she wasn't pregnant at the end of Breath of the Wild, so it probably happened between Breath of the Wild and now, and we do know for a fact that from the events of Breath of the Wild until the beginning of this game, 7 years has passed. What's up, bug? How many goals do we got left? I have to add one? And we'll see. We're almost back to 69. Nice. Mind you, I had to delete a bunch of goals the other day. I removed a bunch of completed goals that didn't have a chance to become uncompleted. Like, some goals, once you complete them, they won't undo. And so I started deleting those to make room for more goals if you guys wanted to add more goals. Yeah, Trickster, yeah. Mask of Awakening? Okay. Yeah, 7 years has passed between Breath and Tears. So Link is 24, technically. 124. Same as Zelda. Because Link and Zelda are the same age. Okay. Still need the horns and the silver Lionel sabers.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for the hydrate. Like, I won't delete the possess quests or goals, because if I end up having less than 2 steering sticks, then it'll undo and I'll have to get more steering sticks, for example. But like headshots and defeats, if we need to, we can remove them because I can't undefeat things. You know what I mean? So I need the Mask of Awakening now. I think Smother Wings we find in Death Mountain. I know where we can get a Yiga Blade Master. Monstrous Collection is what we're trying to do now. And then Crabulous Deal. I forget. I think that one's in the Zora domain. So it was 8 remaining. Headshot 4 Soldier Construct 2s. Oh, God. Got to do the Kitawak Shrine. I think I did that one. Linder's Brow Skyview Tower. Did that one. Dragonhead. Visit Dragonhead Island. I don't think I've done that yet. And do the Warahas Light Route. Fuck. Okay. Here, let's see. Oh, I did do the Light Route. Okay. And I have done the Shrine. I have to visit Dragonhead Island. Come on, how many did that add to me to do then? I almost feel bad about it giving ones that I've already done. But I mean, there's also chances that it doesn't, you know what I mean? Wait, did it just say 9? Did it only add 1? Hold on. Should I add more? I feel bad. Like that's What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll let you guys decide if I should add more or not. You think I should? Oh, I know you don't mind. I know you don't mind. But I think, like, because I'm incentivizing added goals for monetary value, that I should try to make sure that it's actually adding goals. Here, let's... All right, now let's see. If it says 12 or so here's what I'm going to do, because I'm so far into the run, there is a chance that it will give me a goal that I've already done. So what I will do is after we add goals, I'll check, right? We'll check to see how many added, and if it adds at least like, so like if it's a single one, I have to make sure it adds a goal I haven't done. If it's like no, because then it just runs the risk. Yeah, no, 12 goals, so we're still 1 short. Or no, yeah, we're still 1 short. It should be 13. Perfect. I know I haven't done that one yet. Cool. All right, now we're good. Yeah, I should make sure that it's goals that I haven't done. And I think it'll be a little... Wouldn't that make Riju 17 in Tears of the Kingdom? Because Riju is just 12, I believe, in Breath, and she's the same age as Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom. Riju's 19. It's been 7 years. She might just be a short Gerudo. Or she just might not be fully grown yet. I don't know. the developmental cycle of Gerudos, you know what I mean? I don't know how long it takes for them to, you know, be considered an adult. You know, maybe Gerudo are like Zora in a sense, maybe not as drastic, you know, like Zora or like, what is it, like a Zora's not like, doesn't reach their adult stage until they're in their like 70s or something like that. Which is why there's that whole fucking goofy thing with Sanin and what's her name? Finn or whatever her fucking name is. Oh, you're all good, I'm up. Oh. So how old is Sidon? 100 and something? Let's put it like this. In Breath of the Wild, there's the one memory of Mipha where you see Zelda talking to Mipha, and then Mipha goes down to grab Sidon and bring him up. That was before Link slept for 100 years. So when when the calamity happened, the 107 years prior to this, Sidon was still baby Sidon. Baby Sidon fell. He looked like this. He looked like this when the calamity happened. Link got all fucked up, and then they had to put him into the Shrine of Resurrection. Zora lived for a couple hundred years. Zora are very long lived. They develop very slowly, and then they live for a long time. So Sidon is, I'm not sure how old Sidon is. He's well over 100 though. He's probably like 100. I would say he's probably like 150 or older. Yeah, he's probably like 150, 200 years old, if I were to guess. Or maybe 150, 160. Depends. I don't know if we ever find out what his actual age is. We just know he old. He do be old. Ba-ba-da-ba-bwamp. All right, we gotta go get a picture with Yiga Blade Master. You know what? While I'm here, nice. Okay. All right, we got the Yiga Blade Master, we got the Black Moblin. Oh right, we got to do Monstrous Collection. So let's get a picture of a Boko. Yeah, Zora lived very long lives. Sweet. Yo, what's up, Xenobites? What's happening? Just doing the randomizer. We're continuing the randomizer. Oh, right. They're gonna freak out. Oh, nice. A Breath of the Wild campaign. We did a Zelda campaign in Genesis, not in D&D once. It was pretty dope. I played a Gerudo. I played a Gerudo male that was banished from Gerudo Town. That works. Yo, what's up, Salem? Nice. Alright, so I think the Crabulous one, I'm gonna go check, otherwise I don't look it up, but I think it's in here. I feel like the Heifer part of the map is gonna be the most more annoying, or Death Mountain. Yeah, they can be kind of annoying. I would definitely recommend making sure you have like Zonai stuff on you to make like Scooty Puffs and you know, like the fan bikes and shit like that. I call them Scooty Puffs. Now, if I remember correctly... No. Bum 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 bum.